everybody, it's Yazzie here today. I'm gonna go ahead and get into your reading. I've had a couple different messages come through today, but more importantly, there's something that came through for me through a dream. So let me go ahead and cleanse everything first with the Palo Santo, and then we'll go ahead and get into the channeled messages, and then we'll get the cards for the weekend here. Come on, get it lit up. There we go. Yep, it's going. It's working on it. Okay, that's good. So we cleanse this area and purify my stones and crystals as well as the cards. And we invite in the gods and goddesses, archangels, guardian angels, deities, entities, spirits, spiritual teams, spiritual guides, ascended masters, ancestors, and the universe to get the message that the collective needs to hear for today. And we purify 111 as I say all this, and we purify myself as well so that the messages are channeled through with clear words and with clarity in mind. Okay. So let the Palo Santo burn on the side here. Get that out of the way. And so the first thing that comes up is that I was having a dream, 144 as I'm saying this. So I had a dream that I was going through kind of a little bit this morning. And I was inside, outside kind of environment, and the sun was setting. So like it was like an orangey red kind of sky. I was with someone at the time. I don't know who I was with, but in this dream, what I saw was there was a lot of birds flying, and I mentioned something to this person, like, of course, looking at the birds, being amazed and whatnot, but I mentioned something about how, oh, they're all flying south. And usually what happens, 2, 3, 4, on the timer as I say that, but what usually happens is that during the winter time for the northern hemisphere, the birds will end up flying south because it's a warmer climate. That's how they usually migrate. And I feel that that's a bit of significance of something happening closer to like the end of fall, beginning of winter, at least if you're in the United States or Canada area, so like North America area. And then the other thing that came up in the dream as well was that there were butterflies too, 313 as I say that. So there were a lot of butterflies flying as well as bees. So 321. This person, like there was a bee flying around my head for some reason, and they went to gently, of course, kind of just like grab it gently and then just, let it go to wherever it's going. 333. And all of a sudden, I woke up and I got a song that was channeled to me, and I think the song 345, I think the song is by Lady Antebellum, where it goes, oh my god, and I had it too. What was the song? It was ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, baby, just let it be. And I haven't heard that song in a long time. Like, I don't actively listen to that song, so I think it has a bit of significance where, you and possibly someone else, you're kind of just letting things flow as they should. You're not in this energy of worrying, 432 as I say that, of like worrying or even just stressing out about things. You're kind of just letting things flow a little bit more. And of course my shirt has a butterfly on it as well, and I was called to wear this outfit, 444 as I say that, but I was called to wear this outfit, so I've been drawn to butterflies a lot lately. But you and another person are just in this energy of just letting things flow now, 456 as I say that, because before, and I started getting this significance as well of just during like the spring and summertime, like nature. What will happen is that, they're kind of like the seeds are getting planted during the spring and pollinated and whatnot. And then during the summer is when, nature's kind of being nature as it does. And animals are out and about and they're doing what they need to do. And usually, getting into the fall and winter time, things start slowing down. Animals start getting what they need. They gather up, any food. They build up their homes. They fortify them. They make sure they're warm for the wintertime for hibernation. And scientifically and biologically, human beings, even though, because of corporate and whatnot and just life, we're pushed to go through life even when, it's in the winter time and holiday seasons, things get, pushed up for money and commercial purposes. But biologically and scientifically, we too, as human beings, like notice we slow down the more that we get into like the fall and springtime, or I'm sorry, the fall and winter time. I don't know why I said spring, but we start slowing down as well. And we have our own little biological changes with the timing change, with the earth, the axis tilts and the seasons change, and we start getting into a slower mindset, kind of being more cozy, more relaxed, more, internal for ourselves. And I know in one of my other readings, I was stating how where the Emperor and the Empress both came out, where we have to have this balance, 654, as I say that, of just what we're doing as far as like putting in, being in the go, go, go kind of mindset, or just always constantly working and constantly going. But we also have to balance that with the relaxing time, 7-Eleven, as I say that, taking care of ourselves, kind of slowing down a little bit. And even today, ever since I had that dream, I've just been in a state of just calm all day. Just a constant, like, relaxed and getting kind of like those little tingly feelings that you get when you're in a nice, relaxed kind of state. That whole feeling. And I've been in that all day. And usually I'm not. So I believe that with the universe, we're getting to that point in time where, we don't have to be so fast all the time and always trying to catch up to the next thing, or fear of missing out on things. Like, whatever's meant for us, it'll be for us. Like, it's time to get into that balance of things where, yeah, we've been on the go and work and constantly going. Now we need to get into that balance of, yes, you still do school, because school just started for a lot of people, going to work, doing things like your normal day, things like that, 8-11, doing normal things like that, but also just not overdoing it, 8-18, as I say that. So like not overdoing things, not constantly pushing yourself to the edge to where you're so overly exhausted that you can't even really like enjoy those small things in life. So those are the bit of the channel messages, but let's see what the cards have to say. See if we can get anything else today. What does the collective need to know aside from the channel messages? Well, that just flew out. The High Priestess is the first card today. Anything else? Let's see. What else do we have? Let's see. What else do we have today? Whoop. They get really slippery sometimes, but it's okay. I don't mean for them to. Whoop. That one popped out. That one flew out. What's this one? It's the 7 of Rods, so the 7 of Wands, traditionally. Okay. What else do we have? Whoop. Okay. They're just flying out today. Judgment. We also have Judgment here. Anything else? that we need to know today? 10:01 on the clock as I look up. Anything else? Oh, that's too many. That's way too many. And you know it. You know I can only do so many at a time. I know I can do more, but like for a spread. Anything else? Oh, the 5 of blades, which is the 5 of swords. I usually try to do at least 6. So can I get 2 more? Can I get 2 more cards, please? Please and thank you. Can I get 2 more? Can I get, whoops, can I get 2 more? They're a little slippery. Ugh, no, that's too many. Whoa, that's way too many. The universe has a lot to say, I know, but 2, please. Jeez. Only, like, I know y'all got a lot to say, but please, I just want 2. They're having fun today, I guess, with me. Oh, that one. Oh, I think I got my 2. 11:23 as I say that. I got my 2, but they're on the floor. Oh. We have the, hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of blades reversed, and we have the 4 of rods, which is the 11, or I'm sorry, wow, which is the 4 of wands in reverse. Okay. These came upright last time in one of my other readings, so that's interesting. And then what do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have the 3 of rods, which is the 3 of wands traditionally. Okay. 12:03 as I look at the clock. Okay. As I look at the timer. So firstly, we'll start with the High Priestess here and the 7 of rods and Judgment. So with these 2 cards, it's basically coming out as trust yourself and trust your intuition, but trust in your beliefs and stand your ground. What else? 12:34 as I say that. What else do we have with this message? Don't let the opinions of others keep you from great things, is what I'm hearing. So, like, you can ask for advice. Obviously, if you're asking for advice, you're clearly seeking out information that perhaps you don't know or you feel you need a little bit more information on. But this is in regards to when, like, you're making a final decision. So when it comes to the decision making, don't let those opinions cloud your own judgment and cloud what you know or feel to be true for yourself and for your own life. So it's important that you trust your intuition and you trust in your own beliefs and trust in, oh, that's why the Judgment came out here. Trust your own judgment. That's why the Judgment card is out here. So these 3 go together, because this is something where you ultimately have to make the decision for yourself. You can't sit there and let the opinions and the words or the influences of others make the final decision for you, because what they may want may not be the best thing for you. It may not be what is needed for you at that time. And ultimately, it may end up steering you in a direction that you're not supposed to be going and could cost you your peace and your happiness and perhaps even more things in a more material sense. So, like, you know, it could cost you more money. It could cost you something important in the long run. It could cost you, you know, things that you've built up for such a long time. And all of a sudden, one decision that you make based off of what someone else's opinion or someone else's feelings on the situation ends up costing you far more than you thought it would. 1444 as I say that. So that's why these cards came out together. Why is the 5 of blades here, which is the 5 of swords traditionally? conflict should not be the reason why you can't make a decision, is what I just heard. There's always going to be conflict in decisions that you make, but with this, people will see you in whatever light they choose to see you in. So regardless of whatever decision you make, don't let the view of others stop you from making certain decisions. So say like if you make a choice and say people see you badly because you made a choice that was best for you, let them. That's not their decision and that's not their choice. This is your life. They're not living your life. And you should be able to be happy with whatever decisions, 1551 as I say that, with whatever decisions you make, because at the end of the day, they're not the ones who have to live with it. They'll be able to, you make the decision and they'll go off and live their own life and do whatever they're going to do. Your decisions shouldn't have anything to do with them. Now, if it's something where like, you have a partner, and even then, there are certain things you do have to take into consideration. Like if you're in a partnership, if you're in a relationship, if you have children, obviously you have to take them into account too, because with children it's a little bit different. But this is more of something where if you know that going with a choice that you can tell is going to benefit them more than you, make the decision where it's supposed to benefit you. Like even with family and friends. And sometimes it may even be with, within relationships, like serious relationships, or partnerships that you're within. And it's unfortunate. And, as someone who's watched other people do it, or me being a child where, unfortunately you have to make a decision, even if it's splitting up a partnership. And I'm not saying to do that, but sometimes if it's not going well, or if it's something where it's best to make a certain decision overall for you or even your children, then sometimes you have to make that hard decision. Even if it may seem bad in the moment, but if you look at it from the bigger point of view, it's the better decision sometimes, even if it seems like it's hard in the moment. And even if it seems like, in that moment in time that it may not seem like the right thing to do, but then later down the line you realize, yeah, it was a good decision to make. So why is the 9 of Swords reversed and the 4 of Wands reversed? These came upright last time. Why are they reversed? You're releasing the stress. So stress is getting released, but someone else feels that it's causing disharmony. Someone that you're connected with or have been connected with, they feel that because you're no longer stressing about the situation, that it's causing disharmony, even though in reality it's created peace for you, but there's disharmony with them, not with you. And they see it as something that's bad as far as that goes. But I'm hearing you've made the right decision. You made the right decision in whatever choice you made, where you're not having that stress and that worry anymore, even if it is causing disharmony to someone else. Because unfortunately, everyone has their own perspective of things. They have their own viewpoints on how things should go, even if it's something where it could be the most toxic situation, but they're going to see it from their point of view and you're seeing it for the bigger picture. So regardless of how this other person is seeing this, you made the right choice for you at the end of the day. And whether they come around to see it or not, it really has nothing to do with you. This is something where they have to figure this out in their own time. And it could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be years. But this viewpoint is no longer something that you have to be concerned about. You made the choice that you were supposed to make. 2002, as I say that. And that's why now, and that's why you're having this feeling of like, where it's been that calm feeling all day. And I feel like with the person that is, because there's two energies I feel, 2022. I know there's two energies that I feel where someone's in distress, but then someone else also made a decision and it brought them peace. And that's why there's this there's this non-rushing feeling, and there's this sense of calm. And even I've felt it the entire day, where there's this sense of calm. They're telling me to shuffle some more. Shuffle some more this time. So we might get a longer message this time out of this, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes longer messages are needed, depending on what we're talking about, you know? 2111, as I say that. Okay, what's this? Oh, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of rods. So the 6 of wands. Yes, just what I was saying. So there's a peace, there's a victory in this, because this is traditionally the 6 of wands. So there's some sort of peace or victory in the decision that was made for you, and a whole other energy, not the one that feels like there's disharmony and peace. I feel like that's an older energy that you left behind. And it was a hard decision, but it had to be done for the greater good, is what I'm hearing. So now you can look forward to the peace that is coming through for you. And like I said before, speak with the dream that I had where it was the birds moving south for the winter. Something about the end of fall, beginning of winter seems significant for that. So something's coming on the way, even if it seems like it's not. With everything that you've done, with all the work that you've put in, it's happening. 22 as I see that. But things are happening for you, even if it doesn't seem like more outwardly, like more forwardly. It's something where it's happening in the background. 2234 as I say that. So, and I'm sure that with the energy, I can feel it. I know the collective feels it too. I can feel it all around. But with that good energy, as much as frustrating as it may be, there's also that kind of negative energy, those past energies that start kicking in, because they feel the change too, and they know it. And I felt that as well. And what is this one? This is the 7 of coins. Excuse me, sorry. Oh my gosh. But with the 7 of coins at the bottom here, as I see it, oh my God. And underneath that is the 10 of coins too. So we have the, whoops, let me flip it for you. So we have the 7 of coins and the 10 of coins. So this is something where you manifested for this change to happen. Whether you know it or not, you thought of it, you prayed about it, you asked for it. This was something you asked for. You planted that seed. And now what's going to be coming forth is the 10 of coins, or the 10 of pentacles is what's going to be coming through now. So all the hard work and everything that you've done and all the choices that you've made are coming to fruition now. It's taken time. You've had to go through some things, which usually that's kind of how life works, unfortunately. But it's helped you to grow and evolve, and it has helped you to, what's the word I'm looking for? It has helped you to learn the lessons that you needed to learn so that you can be ready for these manifestations and everything that's going to be coming in now. Because if it had come in sooner, you wouldn't have been ready. There's no way you would have been ready. You wouldn't have had the mindset, the emotional intelligence, as well as the control and the maturity to be able to handle what's coming now if it had come in any sooner than how it's coming in now. Okay. Well. We got 9 cards today. Nice. I kind of like it. Do we have anything else for the collective today? No. That was a solid no. No, that is all. Okay. Well, that was a really nice reading. That was actually really good today. But I hope that this all helped you out today, and I hope it brought you some bit of clarity to all the energy and everything that's going on and why things are happening the way they're happening. But I hope you all have a wonderful day and have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!